Are you okay? Okay. Production team on the job this morning. It's funny how these settings are just so different all of a sudden.
Just when we thought we would have it like...
Oh, yeah.
And then YouTube...
I think we've got it under control.
Turn around and say, nope.
I think it's a little tilted, but I don't care. This thing looks like it's hanging in my head. Hello, Toronto. How's everything going in Toronto? Is it absolutely freezing?
Good morning.
We are having such a nice day today, -2 degrees, which may not sound nice to some, but for us in January here in Alberta,
I didn't wear a coat this morning.
Very nice.
Mind you, I'm 4 blocks, but...
Still. Hey
Cheers.
from Vegas.
Tracie panicked and just went, I didn't make a coffee.
We're late because I did not make a coffee, and I don't know, my morning was all discombobulated in a different routine, and the coffee did not get made, so we all know that's an emergency. Hold the phone.
That's so funny.
Hold the phone. Hey, Colleen in Calgary and Michigan. How are you this morning?
Great Falls, Montana. I'm good.
Great Falls? You've been there?
I didn't want to get out of bed.
Jodi, what is with me?
January, I talked about this last time. I am low motivation.
It's also super dark still in the morning. It makes it feel like it's still the middle of the night. And your clock says, no, you should be getting up now.
Yeah.
But it's still really, really dark.
Yeah.
So my dumb dog is barking at whoever's out on the sidewalk. Is there any dog trainers out there? Oh my God, I don't even know what to do.
A spray bottle?
Yeah, we did that for a while. You have to be right up there with her though, right? So yeah, I guess we should give that another try. Yes, good morning, Patty. Good morning, you caught us live.
Hello, everybody. Good
New
morning.
York.
Good morning.
Good morning, our friend Amanda, our sparkliest friend ever.
Good morning, Star. So you guys, how has 2 weeks been? Flying by?
It seems to,
Right?
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
I've got
totally agree.
Like less than nothing to show.
Oh. So we're
my
done.
God.
So we're done. What?
I didn't bring my knitting.
I was wondering, wow, you really don't have much knitting.
I did not bring my knitting. It is sitting in the living room.
You did remember the tripod and the microphone. Do you want to go get it?
No, I don't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hard no.
We can start this in 10 minutes.
And if I'm honest, I had very small progress. I had cast on a sweater. I'll talk about it.
Okay.
But I had not a lot of progress. I do have a little bit of knitting to show.
Okay, good. Listen, we have stuff.
But my main whip. Oh my gosh, that's
so funny. Next time it'll be further along and we'll all be so
Good morning,
surprised.
Star.
So let's introduce ourselves because it's,
Okay.
early in the game.
I'm Jodi.
I'm Tracie, and we are the Grocery Girls. We are knitters that live here in Alberta, Canada. So
We're in Edmonton.
Welcome.
A balmy,
I guess.
is that mild?
I think so.
Okay. I'm going to look at a house today.
No.
An acreage. Yeah, he just texted it to me yesterday.
That's exciting.
And I said, let's go. And I showed it to my husband, and it's by Spruce Grove, and it's like nestled in all these trees, and it looks so
Jodi,
cute.
I'm so excited for you.
Me too.
Fingers
And
crossed.
It's got an in-law thing.
Okay, who's moving in?
My parents.
Oh.
But
Wow.
in case anyone needs to,
Right.
you can come live with me.
There you go. A little Airbnb action.
There you go.
Because
That's
I'm
what I
sure
should
you
do.
want, just strangers living near your
Yeah,
house.
it's
but
cute though. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that.
I'm excited for you.
I feel
I
like-
know you guys have been wanting this for a long time, so.
And the fall, the later it got, the less. I mean, people don't want to be selling their house over the holidays, right?
Yeah.
November, December. So it was very quiet.
This is like early season. Early.
But things are starting to pop up again.
Good.
Yeah. So we've begun what I think is going to be our season of finding our acreage.
Jodi, that's so exciting.
I'm excited too.
I was driving with Georgia yesterday, and she said something about, we were talking about having sheep, which, I would love. And then she said, well, but if Auntie gets an acreage, they can live at her house. And I said, I want my own damn sheep in my own damn backyard. No.
Can I just also say it has a paddock that they had 2 horses? I've got place for the fucking goats already and sheep.
It's to be a goat and sheep Airbnb.
There you go.
That's exciting. It is super exciting. I know you guys wanted this for a long time.
One goat,
Ooh,
one sheep.
You're really getting a llama?
No, they're assholes.
Jodi, don't.
They're meanies. But we'll see. No, not anytime soon. But we'll
Just start with goats.
Yeah. No, I'm not having goats.
Goats are
going
going to be the easiest one. I think they're the easiest
more
ones,
retired. Right? Shane's not going to want to take care of a goat.
Well, and how do you travel anywhere when you have livestock?
Right.
As much as you love it, maybe you can be a foster or something. I don't know. Maybe someone will come take care of them for you if you want to travel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh my gosh. One day, it's the dream, right? And hopefully that's like one step closer.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny.
So, how has your 2 weeks been?
Good. So busy.
Yeah?
So busy. So busy. I told you yesterday or 2 days ago, I don't know if I can do this week. I feel terrible. So I had some kind of weird bug, but I feel 100% now. And I'm wondering if it was weather related. Like the weather was so bad and I had these stabbing headaches, but also like I felt viral, like flu-y. So I don't think it was the weather, but
let me tell you, my arthritis was wicked this week.
I bet. The weather was bad.
Yeah.
And it went from -30 to +2. Like, I think people with joint issues were...
Yeah. Oh, my God.
How's your hip?
Good. It's good. Slowly but surely.
Don't call me Shirley.
Can I just tell everybody who doesn't know? I mean, I'm probably telling the last people on the planet because Summer Fridays is so amazing.
I know.
This is the hot cocoa one that was over the holidays. It is the nicest lip gloss.
It is a nice lip balm. You know what? I bought that for somebody else as a gift.
A really nice applicator.
And the color that I wanted was sold out.
Yeah.
So I never went back and got it, but I will one day. I love the old Jones Road. Same idea.
Does that make them?
Oh, yeah. Is that cooling?
No.
Like, this is kind of minty.
Oh, I love.
It feels like a light mint. This is pink gold shimmer.
Is that new?
No. And it's also very light. Like it's not sticky. I know there's a lot of people that don't like sticky lip gloss. I prefer like a sticky that's going to stick to my...
It's very light.
It's like glossy, balmy
Okay.
kind of. What am I going to do with my dumb dog?
Pink
Pink gold shimmer.
I put bronzer on this morning and I still look so white.
Well, it's January, for one thing.
Like ghosty.
Well, you don't in person.
Just for everybody else.
I guess
Anyway,
that's why they spackle it.
I love bronzer at this time of year. How is everybody doing with their knitting? Are you doing 15 minutes every day? I hope so. I hope you guys are
I think
still in giving yourself those few 15 minutes just to be within
it's a good habit to get
yeah.
into, right?
Yeah.
Another thing that happened this week, the third book of the Fourth Wing trilogy came out. Did Maddie read those?
Yes, and I bought it for her yesterday.
Oh, I haven't started it yet. It's still sitting there for me. I can't wait. I know there's people that have finished it already. I used to be like that with the Harry Potter series. Where
Do you feel like you don't want to devour it too quickly?
Yes. Like
this took 2 years to come
like
out.
when you know that it's...
Maybe not 2 years.
No, because there was one last year, right? Like they came out one a year for the last 3 years. Like 2 years, I guess. Anyway, I'm very excited.
It's a 5-book trilogy arc.
Is it?
Yes.
Why did I think this was the last one?
It's a 5-book arc. I saw an interview with her. And
Oh,
she's
shoot.
got
Well, then I
5
don't have to
books.
worry about it. I was so
No.
worried this was the end.
Unless plans have changed, but I did
they
see an
don't
interview
change.
with
If
the author.
5 books, like, okay, good.
She had 5
The
books.
last one was a crazy cliffhanger.
Really?
Yes.
I'm waiting for the movies.
So dramatic. The
No.
movies are not going to be as good.
I read the first one and loved it, but just didn't read the second.
Yeah.
Did you like the second?
Loved, yeah. Yeah. Like it kept going in the same vein of like, if you love the characters and you love the action and all of that stuff, it was very, very similar. So yes, I'd love to start maybe tonight. Jeff and Georgia are out tonight and I might start it. But I've been knitting.
You must love those evenings. Mind you, you get some time during the day as well.
Not really. This is like during the day, I haven't been alone in my house for months.
I would love.
It's rare.
Yeah.
Big thing in our neighborhood next week, the grocery store, the Loca opens in our old IGA spot. So there's a lot of flurry and activity, and it's like right around the corner.
If you're in Edmonton, come next Friday for the grand opening.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
You're getting invited for the Thursday.
I got invited. Jeff sent a family.
Okay, good.
A family text last night.
Good.
I hope I made the list.
I did not make that list.
Kyle and Peter and
good.
Our brother.
Good. I'm excited. I'm really excited for a grocery store to be right around the corner again.
You don't know what you have until it's gone?
Yes.
Right?
To the max.
Yeah.
I used to not hate grocery. People would tell me all the time, oh, I hate grocery shopping. And I'd be like, oh, well, you know, it's our family business. I love it. Like, even when we go on holidays, it's really fun to go to other grocery store chains and see what they're like. I get it now. I hate it.
The grass is not always greener.
It's 100% brown, dry, and crusty on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
We were spoiled. Super spoiled.
I've yet to watch Wicked.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. I bought it the day I could buy it. I'm sure you can stream it for free now.
I doubt it.
But I haven't watched it yet.
I've watched it a couple times. And I can see why you haven't, though, Jodi, because you're not a musical lover.
Oh, it's such a beautiful looking movie, though,
It's
you guys.
fantastic. Please watch it. Watch it with Maddie, your daughter, because she loved it.
Yeah.
So watch it with someone else that, like...
I've been devouring. I didn't watch Real Housewives of New York when they rehired or what's the word?
Recast. When was that? How many seasons is that?
We're just finishing second season.
Oh, so I could get into that. So these are totally new people?
Totally new people. And I love it.
So good?
So good.
Okay, maybe I should then.
I binged.
We've both been watching Traitors, the Traitors, hosted by Alan Cummings. Because there's so many now, right? It's phenomenal.
Let me just say this. If they don't get Rob out, you get what you're coming to. Nobody is better at these social games than Rob, Boston Rob.
Such a ruthless manipulator. He's so good.
He is so, like how he flipped it and got Bob out.
Oh, I was kind of mad about that because I love Bob.
You know what, Tracy, though? Bob was
He
gonna
deserved
screw up his
it.
game. I love Bob.
Crossed the
Anyway.
line.
Yes.
Bob fired the first shot.
Yeah.
And Rob was like, okay, game over.
You
Let me
clearly-
show you how this is done. But you know what I loved about that? Is that I said to, like, Georgia, we always watch it as a family because we all love it so much. And I said to Georgia, you don't F with a drag queen. Like, it's on. Like, that was a battle at the table, right? Like, they were screaming at each other. And then at the end, he's like, well, you know, that's the game. Right? It was a giant fight.
It was so good. No one's going to
was
believe
like-
it was Rob that's a traitor because he got Bob out.
Well, they're all stupid then.
Oh my
What do they think
gosh.
he's doing there? If they know who Rob is, what do they think he's doing there?
Yeah. It's crazy. I love
But
TV.
I will be devastated if he goes home early because I think he's just great gameplay and manipulation and all that stuff.
Our nails look very similar.
52.
Okay, you guys. I got chrome. Clear chrome
Jodi.
over top.
No. You did not.
Yes, I did.
Jodi.
What?
I thought we were a knitting podcast. But let me show you what I screenshot yesterday.
We're late to the party. Chrome is what everybody's been
Where
wearing
the hell
for
did
a
it
couple
go?
of
Oh,
years.
yeah, right here. Look.
Yep.
Kind of a beigey.
So you pick the color for underneath, and it's a clear chrome. It gives it this You guys,
I'm totally doing this.
this was like a white base baby pink, and
Which you can see underneath. Okay, can I see it closer up front?
isn't it good?
Yes, that's exactly what I...
So, and listen, she put it on because it was like liquid paper but baby pink, and I'm like, oh, I hope, because I picked it from a sample, and I thought
Of
I
chrome?
hope this is the
chrome sample?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
and it just changed the whole color. I mean, I don't think I'd pick this quite light pink.
Oh, no,
but I
I
love it.
Yeah, no, this whole beigey brown, like
Tracie,
dirty beigey,
it's
pinky
all you're
brown.
gonna want to do.
Okay, that's so crazy.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
It's so good. It kind of
That's
makes
so
it look
funny.
glassy.
But I like that.
Yeah, so you can pick any color you want.
It's like, you know, when your nail polish is perfect with the big top
Yes.
coat, it's like that finish for weeks.
Yep.
Like the perfect shiny.
So
I
good.
love it.
That's so funny.
Jodi, that's hilarious. Oh my goodness. So there's the beauty, health and beauty, the TV and beauty segment
you guys,
is done.
I just want to share.
Oh, I've been waiting for these, Jodi. I need copies
We
of
put
these.
this back in the shop, you guys. It went like that. So we have restocked this Nordic Knits. It's a line of magazine. We talked about it before. It's we showed it before. It's spectacular.
So if you don't know, or if you're new here, we have an online shop. It's called grocerygirlsknit.com. Jodi has a hand-dyed yarn company, which is frankiegrayfibres.com. So you'll see things probably from both today. This Nordic Knits is, as soon as I saw it come out, I thought, this is my jam, totally. This is Caitlin Hunter. The cover pattern is Caitlin Hunter's Alpine Bloom vest. So it was a tee first, and then it was a pullover, it was a hat, and now this the vest.
It's so good.
And I think it's steeked, so you knit it. I believe you knit it in the round and then cut it up the front.
You do.
That's what I want to do.
It's spectacular. So
Look at that.
oh, it's
Come
like page after
on.
page. But more than just these incredible patterns, it's articles and it's yarn and it's stories. It's so good.
So this is a special edition magazine put out by Lina Publishing. So you know how much we love Lina magazine and all their books. But it features Nordic designers and Nordic yarn brands. And there's an interview in here with Petite Knit, the incredible Danish designer that we all love, and an artisan spinning mill. So they always put a little bit of extra in there, right? Not only
Always.
gorgeous designs, but beautiful notions and, you know, all the little extras. This one I want to knit so badly.
Wait till you.
I actually bought a Sandnesgarn cat book for this pattern.
Was it in it?
Yes. And I believe it's knit at like a pretty chunky weight. I want to look at the pattern more closely.
It looks chunky.
Oh my gosh, the Tinde sweater. What do you think of that?
It's incredible. I mean, I love color work, and I love the color work that leans Nordic with the pointier, you know, zigzags and things like that. That's kind
It's
of
not
reminiscent.
so fussy and dainty to
No.
me. Like it's got a really
It's
graphic,
strong. Yes.
like geometric almost, instead of tiny and dainty. I was going to say I'm obsessed, but I do love it.
Obsessed is a good word.
It is. And then, of course, for all of us that love the classics in our wardrobe, look at that one. Look at that. Like, wouldn't you wear the crap out of that, like, every single day? A round yoke
So
with a beautiful texture and design.
they're stunning.
Oh, that's from Lada.
Yona and her team at Lina Magazine are incredible. Their taste is impeccable.
And we're all vest obsessed. Vest obsessed. And it's in garter
That one's
stitch.
Good.
I love the texture of garter stitch so much. Do you know what I'm still thinking of? Like, as I'm knitting, does your mind wander, or you're always watching something?
No.
Huh?
No.
No,
It's
you're not
always wandering.
Okay. I'm still thinking about those Cultivate patterns by Dee Hardwick. In the Cultivate book, her duplicate stitch things, and then the chunky, beautiful classic knits that are in there. I think that's one I have to get, because those are still like on my mind.
Yes, I believe we need that in the shop.
I'll double check.
I don't know if it's available.
Oh, here's
to
a
purchase.
super class. Like,
Yeah.
when you look at that, you think, oh, Scandinavian color work.
Okay, so that's Norwegian. This one is Finnish.
This is Ellie from Skandir Knits.
Oh, that's stunning.
Oh,
wow.
I love it.
Beautiful.
There's something about a red and white combo that's so like
beautiful.
fresh. Like you just imagine, she's going cross country skiing.
La da 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 da. It's gorgeous. Okay, so that one's Nordic. This is
I also am dying for this.
finished.
Okay, tell me all about it.
Okay, so I thumbed through this really quickly. I didn't have a chance to sit down with it, but there are stunning patterns. Look at this right out of the gate.
Oh, stop.
But the color, I love teal and gold.
Oh,
I think that combination is gorgeous. I want to show you
that
a few of these.
natural added into that adds that crisp, like crisp. It's hard to combine colors like that for intricate color work. That's just a beautiful combination.
This is marling. I believe it's with mohair or a fuzz held with a wool.
I love that.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yes.
With that dramatic collar.
Yes.
There's a couple in here I want to. Oh,
Jodi, listen. We need to make some. I mean, we drool over the books all the time, and then I kind of like move on. Yes.
This is the back. Party in the front.
Oh my gosh, who designed that? I feel like that is calling my name. Maybe the one before that.
Well, it wasn't really the pattern.
There we go. That's the pattern name. Nitos. Finish for Snowdrift. Look at that photo. That is so cute. I love a bobble. I love a good texture. That's really pretty too.
Hang on.
So our friend Vera Valimaki has a pattern in here.
Look at
What's that? Look at those baubles.
Are you serious?
Okay, some classic color work, and then the baubles make the flowers. Jodi, that looks like so much fun to me. I should make that.
Vuko, a Finnish name for the anemone flower species, one of Jenny's favorite wildflowers. Jenny is the designer.
Is an Afro-Finnish knitwear designer whose designs feature muted colors and plenty of details. Let me tell you,
Yeah, they do.
that's screaming my name too. And that's a finer gauge.
Ah, there's our friend
Tina!
from Tuku Wool.
Okay, this is crazy because I'm going to be talking about Tina later.
Are you?
And her yarn. I have
Just
a new
minute.
cast on.
I'm coming to the pattern. Just wait.
She's got, listen, I'm dying to go to Finland. Mostly to visit her yarn shop. But,
Oh, this is the one.
oh, that looks so
It's
cool.
got a balloon sleeve, you guys, and really beautiful button details. You can see buttons here. This not so well in this photo, but there's beautiful matching buttons there.
That's really cool. That's very unique. Okay, wait a minute. This designer is also a medical doctor and designs knits in her free time.
Wow.
What? Who's that?
Reho?
Tia Reho?
Tia Reho.
Wow.
Tia. There's a skirt in here. You guys.
I really love these sort of capsule magazines. The way they're doing this. I love this.
So good.
These need to both be in my library for sure.
Here.
Beautiful.
You can have those too.
Well, I always want to leave it for other people,
We'll
but
order
we'll
more.
see what happens.
Well, then you end up not getting
That's
them.
how I ended up not having the Nordic one. But let me tell you, that Alpine Bloom vest, I just feel like I want to make it. Some things I think to myself that would be so much fun to make. Like, do I see myself wearing it?
Yes, Tracie.
Probably, right? Like maybe in a...
No.
I love
Yes.
the blush pink that she's used
Yeah.
for the...
Yeah.
So
good.
that's called Nordic Bloom, this one. And it is only... These patterns are only available in the magazine right now, so that's a great...
The other thing I
Great
want to
thing.
show, one of the amazing qualities with spin cycle yarn is that every one is different.
Yeah.
No two skeins will be the same. But you'll also get these one-of-a-kind, standout, looks nothing like the others, right?
Yeah.
And I've
never seen so much spin cycle at once, though.
And I found that when I was spinning.
When you were what?
Not spinning. When I was
Have you hit your head this
picking
morning?
yarn and mailing them off. I took great care in writing all the notes down that if people left a note, or if they didn't, I sent matching ones for all.
Sure.
I spent great care sending out your yarn to hopefully get
if
what exactly
the
what
last
you want.
time we were here doing a video, we shared that Spin Cycle created a custom color for us, for Grocery Girls, and it was so cool. And we sort of showed you some knitting. We started with it. And then last week it was, and for sale in the shop.
Yes.
So now this is coming from people have ordered and you found some cool differences.
I found some cool differences. We still have some in the shop, but I did
This does look so different,
little
Jodi.
packs of 3, and I think there's only 5 of them, because we're not, we're not making up packs, but they're so different and looked nothing like any others.
I love them.
I didn't want to just send this thinking because that's not really what our yarn looks like, although it's stunning.
But that's the thing with Spin Cycle. Like I've
It's
ordered,
true.
I've ordered a colorway that I've purchased before.
Yeah.
And then order another one online and it comes and you think these aren't even the same color. Like there's no way they're the same. So that's just the way they're plied.
That's one of the amazing things
the
about
magic.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I thought I would do is I made 5 packs and I photographed each of them so you get to choose which one you want. But they're different enough that like I thought you could do a fade shawl or the shift cowl.
Yeah.
Right?
Or some people want different colors for single skein project. Like whatever you want to do with it.
Exactly.
Listen, I found how far one skein goes of dyed in the wool, which is a 200-yard skein. I did the Misurina in an extra large size and had leftover.
Yeah.
So one skein, you think, what can I do with it? Oh, a lot.
Yeah.
Right?
This is bag number 3, just FYI, but there's 5 different.
Jodi, that's so fun.
It's right at the top. I just thought these are spectacular. That I felt like this might be a fun way to put them together.
Well, thank you to everybody that loved it as much as we do. Like,
Yeah.
it was amazing.
You know what I did?
To work. I still love knitting with it so much.
I wound 4 skeins of dyed in the wool.
Okay.
That was going to be what I'm knitting.
Okay.
And then as I'm packing, I find this magical bag that's like cream and gray with... Anyway, it was magical. I'll show you next week. I took the 4 skeins that I had wound, skeined them back up, put the label back on, and switched out my yarn.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, well, I would take them, but
no.
Listen, we want everybody that wants their yarn to get
Yes.
yarn. So we did not, like I keep saying to Jodi, I think I need one more of this to finish my project, not to hoard. Like I'm in the middle of a project. It's almost all gone. So it was really, really...
And we really mean it, you guys. We will keep it in stock. There might be a lag for when you can't get it.
Yeah.
But we will make sure everybody gets what they want.
There's a certain ordering like protocol and stuff with the way Spin Cycle juggles all their custom colors and all their big calendar of things they've got going on. So we will definitely... listen, I want to always have it.
You guys, I just want to show you something.
Oh, somebody said, oh, she said she got their yarn and it's Margaret, that's local.
And beautifully matched.
Good.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Hi, Margaret.
This is the very first.
I saw this.
He is a member of their staff and he was the one that curated this, I believe. Right?
I don't know the backstory.
Yeah. It's Say Hello to Andy's first inspiring new colorway of the year.
It's phenomenal.
I'm guessing he works at Spin Cycle. I guess I shouldn't say, but...
Well, looks like it.
Whoever Andy is, this is a brand new colorway.
I saw that.
This goes for sale today, you guys. If you're a blue cobalt fan, this is incredible.
I love it.
See, look at how different that one looks.
Yeah.
Very little of the white.
Yes.
There was...
Oh, that's so cool. So those are the plies. It's unwound
There was a skein. I'm having a shift knit. A shift cowl knit.
Oh, nice.
That's how I got, because I
found,
found
our color?
Yeah, I found 3 that were very different. There's a skein of worsted that's only blues and grays. I don't know if you want it. Like there's no pink in it.
Really?
It's spectacular. And there was a dyed in the wool like that.
Wow.
I'll send it your way.
And see, that's the thing. If you ever see Spin Cycle at a yarn, like a show, it's pretty crowded because people are like digging through the color. Like they can be also different. It's worth the wait. Get
Some
in there,
orders
find your
I
color.
spent several minutes
Yeah.
making sure, like, oh, would I be? My question was, would I be happy if this
Right.
was a garment, a sweater,
Totally.
with what I'm getting?
And I feel like as a knitter, it's good to have someone like that filling
Yeah.
the orders.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job. Great job.
Okay,
Should we talk some knitting?
let's do it.
Okay. Do you want me? Okay, since we're talking about
Show us.
spin cycle and projects, I'll show you where I haven't got very far on this, if I'm being honest. But
Now that see, all the fun is done.
Jodi, that's what I was going to talk about. So this is the Bergman Sweater by Caitlin Hunter. As you can tell, we're big fans of Caitlin Hunter. And I just finished the color work last time just so we could share it. The Spin Cycle Colors Playful Pop, which is our Grocery Girls custom color. And the gray, which is also so gorgeous, and it's such a good contrast, is Phantom in Frankie Grey Fibres in their mohair and fingering. So this is Jodi's Jodi's hand-dyed yarn company with her daughter Jordan. And this is their color Phantom. So I held fingering and mohair, and then I used Dream State, which is the worsted weight spin cycle, as the color work, because it is a worsted weight pattern. So the fingering and mohair, yeah. So I've got,
Is that it?
no, I have one more.
Yeah.
This is what's left in my second ball. It was really only like 1.5 to do that. So I love it. But then I'm just zooming down, not zooming, I'm knitting my plain stockinette stitch and thinking to myself, boring.
I get why people hand off their sweaters, the boring part.
So then I thought, okay, let's zoom down a sleeve because I can get down a sleeve faster because there's more color work on the cuff.
Boring.
So boring, but faster.
Okay, so you've switched to a sleeve.
So I've switched to a sleeve and I am kind of zooming, but really it's so beautiful. And you get that texture of the halo of the mohair. I'm teasing. It's really not boring.
Here's what you could do, and that's what I felt like would be a good motivator. Just do 1 inch, like 6 rounds a day.
Yeah.
In 10 days, the body of your sweater is going to be done.
Totally.
And more than likely, you're going to knit a little more than just 1 inch.
And these actually, like the sleeves, when you're knitting on I'm knitting on a 16-inch circular, and it's just around and round and round and round. It goes quite quickly. Yeah. I've actually pulled this back and reknit again. Like
Why?
I could be, because, so my gauge is at 19 stitches for 4 inches, and the pattern gauge is 18 stitches for 4 inches. So my gauge is a little bit tighter. So the stitches are small. Like I'm going to get a smaller sweater following the size written in the pattern.
Okay.
So my sleeve, I didn't really remember that when I started my sleeve. And I started doing her decreases. And then I tried it on and thought, it's okay, but I didn't really need to decrease the way that I like my sleeves to fit.
Okay.
So I pulled back the decreases, which was only a couple of inches that I had done, and just knit straight. And to me, this is more like my kind of sleeve, the way I like it to fit. But when you do that, you have to keep in mind, so now, I'm going to use more yarn, which I'm okay because I know I've got enough for the fingering and mohair. I've got more than I need. But once you get down to that cuff for the color work, like now you've got to think to yourself, do I have the right amount of stitches to fit the color work pattern? So I am only 2 stitches off of that. So I could do a little decrease
Totally.
anywhere.
Yeah.
And still do, but again, it's going to be more repeats of the pattern. So I'm going to need more yarn because you're using the spin cycle for the color work. So make sure you have, so if you do this and you choose to knit a wider circumference, just keep that in mind. Don't be mad at Caitlin Hunter because you run out of your spin cycle or whatever, because you're knitting more stitches.
Don't come knocking on my door.
Right. Definitely save the emails from me. But that's what I'm thinking of.
Okay.
So I am really excited about it. And I know I said last time, I'm not sure if I'm going to do color work at the bottom, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to do color
Yeah,
work
you
at the
are.
bottom. Like, look how cool this looks. This marled, twisty, like that's what it will be on the bottom.
It's so good.
So it's a beautiful pattern. And this is totally a situation of I hadn't seen one of these that I liked yet. I didn't think I liked this pattern. I remember thinking, yeah, it's really nice, but I don't think I'll knit it. Like, I don't think I'll knit it. And to me, the colors that click for you can change that. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. Like, I love Caitlin Hunter's version. It's gray and cream, and it's gorgeous. Like, it's so beautiful.
It is beautiful.
But, so there's the pattern version.
Oh, it's funny because I instantly thought, oh, I have to knit this.
Did you?
Yeah, so good.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
it is beautiful.
Spectacular. Spectacular.
And if you are going to knit this, the yarn that Caitlin used is called Mungo, and it's a recycled yarn from Retrosaria. It's half recycled wool, I think, which I don't know which part's recycled. It's a half cotton, half wool. It is the perfect sweatshirt yarn.
Maybe it's leftover bits.
It is saving something. It is a yarn that does that. I have knit 2 or 3 things in it, and I still have more in my stash because I love it so much. I'm going to knit it again. So it's one of my favorite yarns, and it really does feel like you get it's not as hot with all the cotton, but you get the structure because it's half wool. So lots of cotton things I feel like I don't like because they kind of pooch out and they lose their shape.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't knit with cotton.
Cotton wool.
Yucky.
Listen, I don't even love knitting with it so much. Yeah. I just love what it makes.
I shouldn't say yucky. For me, I don't love.
It's yucky for me. I don't love it. I've never knit with I don't mind cotton is like a blend.
Yes.
I like, even for summer fibers, it's really not my favorite one. And I'm sure there's one out there that people are going to say, this one's amazing. I just probably haven't seen it.
Although the odd time that I've gotten or purchased a handmade cotton dishcloth.
Oh, yeah.
Those are incredible.
Sure. I'm just talking about wearing it.
Oh, of course, wearing them. Yeah.
Because I did knit something that was a lot of cotton and it pooched out. Like it was not nice. I didn't like the end result with all that work and all those hopes and dreams kind of worked into it. Yeah, it was a giant bummer.
It is a giant bummer.
So if you have an awesome cotton yarn that you love, I would love to know because I want to knit more summer things.
I don't want to know. I won't be knitting it.
But I do prefer a blend of some kind.
Okay, and today, you guys, don't forget, we are going to start. We were thinking about what we were going to knit for our summer cal. We're going to knit those. Remember, we were going to have.
Yes.
You look like you were what? We thought today we would start. Hopefully, you've thought of a pattern.
Here's our planning meeting for the podcast. So what are we doing again?
We want to knit the lightweight, short sleeve, tank tops, tees, whatever, so they're ready when the warm weather hits.
So we've had a tanks and tees make along for 2 summers already.
Yeah.
But we started in like June.
Yeah.
No, we want to wear it in June.
Yeah.
So yes, you're right. You're right. Thanks for cluing me in.
We're going to start today.
Okay.
So whether it's a vest, you guys, anything you want to use for either a transition piece that you can layer through the winter, but you're going to wear it in the summer. Let's start knitting them now.
Totally. Maybe you're just someone that overheats on your own, just like me, and you like to wear lightweight things all year long.
You know what made me think of it? I was having a hot flash.
Well, there you go.
And I'm wearing a t-shirt.
But, see, Can you show us what you're wearing?
Oh, yeah,
we didn't do the what are we wearing thing that people do.
What are we wearing? So I am wearing the Misurina. This is by Caitlin Hunter. It's a very Caitlin Hunter heavy
It kind of is.
Not planned, but happily landed there. This is a short sleeve tee. It is knit by a fabulous sample knitter of mine, and it's knit in Frankie Grey Fibre. It is fingering weight yarn, and it's spectacular. I'm going to stand up.
Do you think they use DK?
No.
Okay. No,
fingering.
It is a fingering weight pattern at a very loose gauge. So I think the gauge is 20 stitches.
Yeah. See, and if you can see, there's 2 options in the pattern. One is to knit just a stockinette, and the other one is a little texture. It's a little pearl bumps.
Yeah.
Which I love.
It's awesome.
Right?
Show everybody your yoke, Jode. Get that texture in there. Oh, see? You've got some little bit of lace and these beautiful cables separating your color work.
Right here. It's hard to tell on the darker sweaters, but look what a beautiful knitter she is.
Okay, Things I love and don't love.
Okay.
Are you interested?
Yes.
I love, as a knitter, I've made 2 of these, and I'm definitely making another one. It's such a fun pattern for me to knit. So I love the design. I don't love when, like, I want to wear black. To me, this knitting things in classic, like black and cream, extends it through my wardrobe. Like other places that I will look, like, I feel like when you knit things in black, you can kind of dress it up pretty easy. So I love that. But when you do a really dark pattern, like your cables, I have to look for them to see that they're there.
You don't see any other texture.
So you're doing the work of cables and it's not really showing. And that's just dark yarn. Like whether you knit with navy or black or whatever. I think this is so beautiful. Whoever knit this did such a phenomenal job. It looks so good on you.
It's so good.
It makes me want to knit another one. I'm not kidding you. I want to knit a long sleeved one of these to take me into other parts of the year.
Listen, you guys, the weight of a fingering weight item.
Yes.
I'm knitting. I'll show you what I'm knitting. It's fucking fingering
I
weights.
can't even.
Well, sport. But yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, now I can't wait till next video.
Yeah.
It looks gorgeous. It's so beautiful.
Joy knit this for me. She's an absolutely spectacular knitter. If you ever need samples.
It is a joy. Like literally, I bet you Joy was in the joy with knitting
So
this.
good.
I wonder if she liked it as much as I did.
Also, you guys, Frankie Grey has done kits. So
hey, what did you do there?
this is
all fingering mohair.
But we don't have kits fingering and mohair. You could reach out to us and we can make you a kit. We've just done the kits fingering and fingering. So this one is cinnamon and denim. And then this one is grasshopper and midnight.
What?
Yeah.
You guys?
So good.
It's so
this
good.
to me is spectacular. I mean, I can't choose. They're so good.
This is why we swatch. People are like, I don't want to swatch. What a waste of my time. What am I going to do? I'm just going to like wing it. I'm going to cast on. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
To me, this is gorgeous. And if this was multiple all the way across, you're still going to see the gray, but you don't get the detail.
Yeah.
Popping out at you like this black and white. It couldn't be crisper. We can see
this too.
Every leaf.
Yes.
The contrast is so drastic there. And I think that low contrast is beautiful.
Yes.
But just to know the difference of
yeah.
Like you don't get all these little rows of the main color peeking out in your leaf at the bottom here. You're missing that because this. So I mean, swatching doesn't just audition your yarn for gauge. It's, do I like the texture? Do I like the fabric? Do I like the color? Because this is something you can use a single skein for. You don't need more than a single skein for the color work in this thing.
Yeah.
So it can be like a softly speckle, right? Like you can do lots of things with it. Jodi, I love both. I love them both.
So at the very top of our page, you guys, we've added a pattern bundle area. And so there's the Misurina, and there's also, I forgot to bring it. I'll bring it next time. Did I show the Malibu shawl last time? Yes, I did.
No?
We have a Malibu shawl bundle, but I'll bring that next time.
Okay.
But yeah, I think this is spectacular.
It's phenomenal. And it's such a great pattern. Caitlin Hunter did a group of patterns. They were her Italy patterns. And this is one of them. This is early.
And short sleeve, right?
Yes.
Short sleeve. Or I'm layering it with, you know what I thought would be really cute? You could layer the white t-shirt, jeans, and a jean jacket.
Yes.
Like a little bit of a denim moment.
So much. And even though it's wool, like a sock yarn, in the summer, wool is it's a temperature regulating fiber. So I don't dye in my wool Misurina in the summer.
No.
Like there's so many months you can wear it. Of course, if you add mohair, that's going to change things. Like that, it's not the same. But I will never discourage you from adding mohair to anything. I think you should.
You can easily get gauge, you guys.
I should do my second one, like my long sleeve one, like this.
Yes.
So this 20 stitch gauge, you could use DK yarn, like use whatever yarn gets gauge that you like the fabric of. But the way she did it with fingering weight yarn, actually the yarn she designed it in was a 90% wool, 10% linen.
And it's loose. You guys see I'm pushing my fingers through?
Yes.
That's what I love. You're not seeing your skin through it as you wear it, but it's a light open gauge, which I love.
See, you had knitting to share.
I do have
You
knitting
just
to share.
forgot. Jodi.
Just my whip, I don't.
This is...
Yeah.
Okay, if you were looking for a higher contrast and you love this warm color on the back, that your Whisper, which is the palest pink, would also be amazing
Stunning.
with either of these.
Stunning.
It's kind of a neutral, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Like it's not
neutral.
quite cream, but it's not. It's on that. Oh my god, that would be
It's so
amazing.
good. Whisper's so good.
Jodi, that's
But
what
yeah.
I should do with my. Is this the color you gave me for my birthday?
Yes.
Hold the phone.
Yeah.
I have to
Do you
go
need
wind
some
yarn.
Whisper?
Maybe. No, probably not.
Okay.
That's stunning.
Yeah, thank you.
Jodi, Misurina. And I love that because it's not a huge investment in yarn or time when you knit a t-shirt.
And it made me, when I think of fingering weight and then I think of knitting it and I think, oh, it's got to be a small needle. It doesn't have to be a small
No.
needle. I'm knitting my sport tee, I'm going to talk about, I'll show you, on a 4.5 millimeter needle.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So although I'm using thinner yarn, I'm not necessarily using smaller needles,
Right.
and it's not going to take forever.
Right. The light bulb has gone off.
Ding, ding, ding.
What?
Because they're nice to wear, right?
Oh, they're so nice to wear. And I'm wearing the Hush sweater. This is a raglan sleeved cable knit designed by Tin Can Knits. It is knit in Frankie Grey Fibres in the color Kate's Green, and it was the fingering and mohair held together. This is a really large gauge sweater. Like larger than that.
Tin Can knows how
I
to
want
do
to
it.
say 16 stitches or something like that. It was so much fun to knit, and it's so nice to wear. I did modify it with a double folded 2x2
That's a nice
rib
choice.
collar. I would do that again.
Boring. No, just kidding. I love the double
Are
collar.
you done yet? I have something to do. No, I love it. I love it, and I would do that again.
Yeah.
So I knit this last May, and every time I put it on,
Yeah, you've worn it a lot.
I love the bright green.
Yeah.
When I started knitting with it, I was like, I'm never gonna wear it. It's so bright that I thought, I don't think this is.
You've worn it a lot.
I love it.
Yeah.
Like I love it. I think it's really good to like do that.
Mm-hmm.
Make a project in a color that's not in your wardrobe and just see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always wearing it with black or jeans or whatever, so it fits in easy. Yeah, I love it.
Love
so, yay!
Yay, yay.
That's what we're wearing.
Okay, so Shane, my husband's birthday was yesterday.
Did you guys go out for dinner?
No, I made his favorite.
Are those for real?
He even put them on.
What?
We wash and dry socks, so there's about a half an inch.
Okay.
That it's gonna like shrink up a bit. No, it looks stupid, you guys, but it's if you look in the thing, it's 12-inch foot. He's got
Okay.
size 13.
Okay, well there you go.
Yeah. So we're doing some yarn. Next week we're gonna have a little collection, kind of like that micro. Like this
love that.
This is pooling that then looks like striping.
When
Like
you knit a certain
when
circumference.
you knit in a small circumference, you get these stripes, which essentially is pooling,
right.
which is really
So if you
fun.
knit this back and forth in a scarf, it's going to pool
it's
differently.
gonna swirl pool.
If you're going to knit it in a sweater, it's not going to look stripy.
Yeah, but we think for this a sock
Or mittens, it will do this.
collection that might be kind of fun, right?
Super fun.
So these were his socks.
And
So
he loved them.
Don't look for the yarn. Yes, and then this was another one we did.
This
is
you
Jordan's.
guys.
Fun.
Super fun. Like I love the wild speckle in
Yeah.
and then a tonal stripe.
Yeah. So we're gonna do like a little collection of this where you can of course use it for anything you want, but they're we're thinking if you wanted to knit socks.
No, I love it.
Or
Sock
small
knitters.
circumference.
We
Yeah.
love stuff like that.
So
Jodi.
and then I just put the little red on the inside here. What's that?
Okay. This is so funny. I've been going through pulling out yarn. I'm donating, destashing, all of that stuff. Jodi and I, so many years ago, dyed yarn at home using Nicole Huloco's videos on YouTube And this, we had mini skeins. We bought like a bag of mini skeins from Knit Picks or something.
That's so pretty.
This was one of my colors.
You've got to crank to tubes for shorties. You should make little shorties.
I know. Isn't it cute?
Yeah.
And it's still something that I think, well, I totally love it. I love it. I don't know where I was going, but I just think that now that you're a yarn dyer and all this stuff, I just thought I would show you. I don't know. I just thought
I'm
it was
wishing
really
I
fun.
got into digital marketing, like digital.
Come to my Amazon storefront.
I didn't think this through. It's so much work.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's no joke.
Yeah.
For sure. And you're elderly or getting there. How old is your husband this year?
52.
We were trying to figure out how old he was, and I think he's our brother's age. So
And I'm 53
yeah.
for very few months. So we sound like we're 1 year. We're about 18 months apart.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cradle robber.
totally.
Rob that cradle, Jody. Go
Okay.
for it.
Now, the only thing I have left is gorgeous yarn. So whatever knitting you have.
Okay, let me
Show me your
share. Okay. Oh, socks. Okay. I am loving this little leather redesigned. It's so cute. It looks so cute too when you're not knitting. You can just close it up. Last time we were here, I had started a new pair of sock, like a sock pattern, using our Spin Cycle
Look at it.
Playful Pop in the dyed in the wool, which is technically sport weight. And then Frankie Grey Fibres Sand Dollar in their fingering weight sock yarn. And these socks knit themselves. They just truly did. This was my first one. And you go, and it's just, simple striping, but the yarn's just changing color all by itself. And then I started the second one, and there's so many colors represented
It's really,
as a pair.
It's super interesting how you don't get a lot of the barber pulling in this skein. Where
Right.
it's
the second one has more, like this one does.
like it's more just solid.
But when it's knit, well, it is and it isn't, because it doesn't look that way in this. Like when it's in the skein, you can see your colors.
yeah.
You can see your plies,
so when
right?
you're looking up closer, you can see there's pink and gray in there, and then there's
So one skein of
you got
dyed in the wool did those socks,
So
and I have
good.
enough left over to do one more full sock.
one more full sock.
Yeah. So you could maybe do 2 pairs of shorties or whatever you want to do.
Absolutely.
One skein will get lots.
These are
It's funny.
spectacular.
Well, thank you.
When are they when is the
So
pattern
yeah,
up?
I've written the pattern. I'm still almost finished that part of it. It's going to be tech edited, and some lovely people have asked to test knit it, so it shouldn't be too long.
So good.
So it's going to be 5 sizes and then a shorty version as well, all included in the same pattern. So it'll be fun.
it's so good.
I had the best time knitting those. Truly, just striping and making a sock. It was really, really, really fun.
I love the
One of
twins that don't match.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And one of the reason I have these little balls is because one of the blue sections was super long. So I just broke it off
Yeah.
and thought I want more of what's coming up. But these are like treasure. I would never get rid of these little bits.
Yeah.
So you just end up having these little bits left, but it was really
love
fun.
that.
So yeah, thank you. So I'll let you know when they're out, and hopefully it won't be very long. You gotta give people some time to knit their socks, right? So that was really fun.
I love that.
Thank you.
Tracie got me a gift. It was so spectacular to receive in the mail. Isn't it so good? Wow. She bought me a club for 3 months.
Yeah.
2 clubs for 3 months.
Hedgehog. How much do we love Hedgehog?
And it's the same color. You just pick your bases.
Well, what you do is you pick your club, right? Like you pick your color palette.
Right.
So they would have had this color that month and another color from the other. This was the more colorful palette.
It's the Elf Dust Club.
Yes.
It's so good. So I got a skein of DK and a skein of their mohair. But it's so spectacular. It's very pink this month with the most amazing colorful pops. This is exactly my very favorite place to knit. with
The
a
speckles.
really fun color, bright pops of speckles. I think this is so fun.
So this was the Elf Dust color
Yeah.
inspo, and they had the Fairy Forest. I mean, and then here's Electric Skyline.
I
Anyway,
love this.
any single one of them would have been amazing.
Thank you. What an amazing surprise. Oh, look, it matches my nails today.
See, there's the Elf Dust inspo board right there, and I just thought, ooh, that looks pretty fun.
Yes. Super fun.
Anyway, Hedgehog are incredible.
So now I get 3 months of this, you guys. I get a surprise in the mail for 3 months.
Well, you've bought me clubs before, and I actually love it, Jodi,
They're
because
so fun.
it's really fun. And I know you really like a mystery
love it.
club.
Couldn't be more fun.
Yeah. What are these?
Oh.
Something else later? Tell us about it later.
I bought it. I'll show you.
Okay.
Yeah. I actually bought this some time ago.
I love that color so much. I've been wondering what that looks like in person.
It's my birthday. I'll show you right now. I got a gift card from my mother and father for my birthday, and it was from Sonder Yarn, and this is what I purchased.
Jodi.
Because you have that sweater.
I know, my Sonder sweater.
Her
I love
Sonder
it.
sweater, the main color is very browny, reddish brownish.
Is this full English?
perfectly burnt?
Oh, okay.
It's close.
It's really in the same
close.
family, yeah.
I think, oh no, Arable.
Sorry, what's that?
Arable.
I think, is that maple?
Shh. And this
French.
is shh.
So the base, this is, well, you know, this is sport, right? What's this? You got fingering and sport? It's okay. They're close enough.
Apparently. They're close. I would knit them together in a sweater. Ah, that's so funny. I had no idea. But look, this is Brume to go with that. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm knitting a fingering or a
It's beautiful.
fuzz. Or maybe not. Maybe I just knit with these two.
Oh my God, it's so good.
But I'm obsessed with these colors.
It's really beautiful. It looks so
Don't
good.
they look so good
yes,
together?
it looks so good.
So this is her Sonder Sport. This is the Luxe Sport in shh. And then this is the fingering one in Perfectly Burnt. So good.
Listen, the color palette over at Sonder Yarn, you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong.
This is darker and will deepen it, which I'm happy it's going to do.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I can't wait actually to see what that looks like. It's going to be super stunning.
I love this. I never would have thought I'd want a garment in
Hey,
this.
well, I can't wait for you to make something.
Yeah.
I was wearing my vest sometime in the last week that is knit in that Luxe Sport, and it is such a nice weight of yarn.
What best?
What's the one that I did? It's Mary Jane Mucklestone, all over color work. Whatever that was.
good.
It's so, and even knit double as a color work thing, it's a nice weight of sweater. Like this, the framed, I would love a framed sweater by Andrea Mowry, but it's worsted weight double, and I think that's probably too hot for me, but I love the pattern. I'm going to try and I'm going to have to swatch in a lighter yarn one day because I love it. But
bet
that's
you
the
could make
only
that
reason
work.
that I didn't
Yeah.
like jump on that.
I wonder if there'll ever be a framed light.
I don't know. That would be amazing. All her patterns are amazing
Yeah.
too. Do you want to see something incredible that showed up at the door
Yeah.
for us? Total surprise. So we have met Sophie of Botanical Yarn at many events, and we just adore her. And she sent us her advent calendar. And it had been in the mail system forever because Canada Post was on strike. Like it was in the mail in November, and it just arrived like a week ago. But I thought everybody would like to see it all together. Sophie did a fun unboxing on her Vlogmas. So all the colors are out there. This is not a spoiler
Did this
at
come
all.
with doors to open?
Yes, but like when you pull out the insert of an advent calendar, this is what it looks like. I cannot even.
Wow.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
And inspiring. And then you also got a beautiful skein of this. It's called Cupcake Cosmos. And there was a shawl pattern included from Vera Valimaki that was a brioche, I think, and garter stitch. But when I like pulled it out of the box like this, I just thought, I see stripes. Like,
so incredibly beautiful.
you could just make a million things with this, and I love that. Like, you can see the brights and the moody colors. There's just a little bit of everything.
Did you think breast cancer?
I just thought, like, wow,
Giveaway?
it's just so beautiful.
Stunning.
That would be a great idea. No, I thought to myself, what sweater can I make?
Yes.
Because I just kept thinking stripy sweater, but Jodi, maybe that's a great idea.
What a prize.
I never even thought of that for...
Well, I just want to see paint.
Yes.
Do whatever you want with
No,
it.
no. And honestly, her advent came with, you got a little project bag.
Oh, good. I'll take one of those.
Yes.
Thank you.
She sent 2. But she also highlighted other makers.
These are the best size.
Aren't they great?
Yeah.
You got a cute little pin and a little ornament if you hang that on your tree or your bulletin board. Stitch stoppers, which we are completely obsessed with. And she works with Unwrapped Yarn. Her friend is Unwrapped Yarn. And they do awesome laser cut stitch markers. So like all of Sophie's sock sets, you'll see, like they have custom little stitch markers in the same colors and pattern.
These are so cute.
Aren't they cute? Yeah. So the whole thing came together and it was just the craziest surprise. But I love sharing Advent stuff now because I feel like sometimes people are on the fence and they don't know what would it be like? What is their style like? It's a big investment. Maybe I'm not going to like it. So I feel like dyers don't, obviously they want to appeal to everybody, but they have a style. So I feel like if this is something that speaks to you, next year will also speak to you.
That's a really good way to think about it. It's like, let's see what they did the year before. And I wonder,
so.
And you know, if it's coming from Sophie, it's very pink.
Right. Yeah. If
Very,
you're
very
someone
pink.
that doesn't love pink family stuff, then it's probably not for you, but that's not me. And I actually think this would be stunning striped with like a charcoal gray or a navy. Like, this is enough yarn. Navy would be amazing.
Excuse me.
Dark purple, pale, like whatever.
Yeah.
Mauve. A purple person could totally put this with purple, right? It's very crinkly, but that was incredible surprise, and I can't even.
Jared Flood came out with a brand new cardigan.
He came out with a collection.
It's called The Author.
It's so
is it?
nice.
But look at it, and look at the details. It's knit out of Shelter. It's a worsted weight, which, oh my God.
I love that yarn.
I love this yarn. It's really beautiful details. It's got a pocket on the front. It's got like a double folded, beautifully shaped collar.
Kind of like a shawl collar.
It's a cardigan. Yeah, here, let me.
So Vogue Knitting Live was last weekend in New York. Oh, look how cool that looks flat too.
Right?
Wow, that's really smart looking.
Some stripes along the collar at the back there, just using pearls and knits. This is stunning.
So Jared Flood was a keynote speaker at Vogue Knitting Live this weekend.
I've never been anywhere where he's ever been.
Yeah.
Have you met him?
I don't think I met him, no. I saw he was the Brooklyn Tweed was at Edinburgh Yarn Festival the year I was there. So I saw him and I saw Brooklyn Tweed and all that stuff, but no, I've never met him.
This is a cute sweater I wanted to show too. It's called the Dinosaur Sweater by Pernille
so
Larson.
cute.
It's a worsted weight sweater.
I believe that's is that the lady that's knitting for Olive?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
The Dinosaur Sweater.
That's so cute. Is that in Tarja? Must be.
It is in Tarja.
That's super cute.
Right?
Yes. What a awesome little...
I also think if you didn't want to do intarsia, you could do duplicate stitch.
You could for sure.
Right?
Yeah. But if this is knit flat,
it is knit flat.
Simple intarsia. Like, it's not
knit like
tricky.
It's built and then the sides are seamed. Yeah.
Okay, and it's just a tiny little sweater.
Yeah, it's cute.
So that's not so bad.
Yeah, so cute.
That's awesome. Do you want to see what I cast on?
I do.
With a brand new to me yarn, to us both actually. I cast on using tuku wool. And tuku wool, I believe, just within the last little while, came out with their own silk mohair.
Yes, they
So
did.
it's 70% kid mohair, 30% silk.
Oh, it's nice.
70-30. And this is their sock yarn. So tuku wool is Finnish wool. 100% Finnish wool.
Not crazy scratchy.
Well, I don't think so, but I love wool.
Yeah.
So if you're a super delicate princess, it might not be for you. But I know there's a lot of us out there that love wool. This is their sock base, which is one of the new. I mean, it feels like wool.
It's wool, but it's not
Woolly.
lopey, scratchy wool.
No.
I don't think. This is beautiful.
So the sock base has 80% Finnish wool and 20% of a biodegradable polyamide, like a more environmentally friendly nylon alternative. So it's not just wool. If you're going to use this to make socks,
It's not just wool.
it's not your mama's sock. It's it does have that strength, and it's been twisted and plied to be like something tighter for sock knitting. So I would really
This is a beautiful pink.
Isn't it pretty? It's called Hot Pink. It's called Hot Pink. And it's 320 meters, which to me is like sport weightish kind of. So it's really nice. I feel like you could knit it. Sweaters would be unbelievable in this, right?
I
Not
agree.
quite as thin as a fingering weight.
Excuse me.
So I am holding these both together, and I cast on the Rib Welt Scarf by Jenny, who is Sweater Freak. I'll have to get a photo on her Instagram or something. But
What's
it's
it called?
Rib Welt Scarf. And it's a pattern with 2 different sizes, and it's knit tip to tip. Oh, I meant to steam this for you guys so it looked better. There's a small size and a larger size, and she's got a rib welt kind of series where half of whatever it is, whether it's the hat or the cowl, is knit in a ribbed pattern, and then halfway through, she starts like garter stitch welts,
Yeah,
kind
you
of.
can see that here.
Yeah.
Ribbed on that side and then that side, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And I really love these smaller scarves. So I thought I'm going to cast on one. And I also was just in crazy love with this pink yarn from Tina.
What a beautiful shawl.
Isn't it a pretty color?
Yeah.
So there it is with the halo of the mohair. I'm very excited to this end has been steamed a little bit, and you can feel that it's even already a bit softer. Does it feel like cashmere? No. But the mohair definitely softens.
Yeah.
Softens it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And it's a super potato chippy pattern to knit. It's very, very simple. And you're just always increasing either in knits or pearls, and you just keep going. The pattern recommended a 4mm needle, and I think if my yarn was like true fingering, it would have been better, but it just felt a little snug, the fabric for me. So I went up to a 4.5mm needle.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be any smaller.
Yeah. And I'm not too worried. Like, I'm not worried about running out of yarn or anything. So we'll see how that goes. But, I mean, I'm getting there. It's not quite. I still have, I think, a few more repeats before I'm to the center where I switch.
I love it so much.
Jodi, it was like super potato chippy.
Those small little items are so cute to wear.
And I wear them all the time. Like, I wear my little... it's called the Small Fry Scarf by Samantha Guerin. I made that last year. I wear it to death.
Do you?
All the time.
I was looking for a pattern. It made me think of it while you were doing that.
All the time. So I love these little small ones. If my neck is warm, I feel like I don't even need a super warm coat. Like, it just helps so much.
What was that vest that viewer sent us? Did you see?
Oh, yes, I did.
I was just looking for that because it was spectacular.
She was pairs well with knitting. Remember she was on a Zoom with us, and she's got a YouTube channel. And
anyway, if I think of it, I'll pull it up because it was an amazing new
look
vest.
in your Ravelry library.
Did she send it there?
I think so.
Oh, just a minute. Files. It was a brand new one. I just saved it to my files. Here we go. Pairs well with knitting. It's plug and play slipover.
It's super cute.
I'm going to find it on Ravelry. Hang on. It was really cute. Look at this. That little detail.
Yeah. Oh, cute. That cutout kind of.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's knit flat.
Yeah. Maybe from the bottom all the way up to the center and then down.
And then you attach it like that on the side. That's really cool.
Yeah. Love it. Yeah. Really.
Plug and play. I have to look closer at that. I mean, the pictures make me want to make it in a second. I wonder what yarn did she use? Like, is it worsted weight, DK?
I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Oh, here it is right here. Plug and play slipover. Oh, it's so good. Bulky.
Oh.
14 stitch gauge.
What yarn did she use to design that?
She used Lopi
How do you read that?
Barocco Ultra, Alpaca Chunky, or Knitting for Olive Silk Mohair.
Oh, so she held the mohair with the
Must have.
worsted?
Yeah. Let's just see.
That's a great idea.
This pattern pairs well with one strand of bulky weight yarn or one strand of worsted weight held with one strand of lace weight or two strands of unspun held together.
Oh, so many options.
Yes, so many options. Oh, you guys, it's cute.
It is very cute. And at a bulky weight gauge and just a vest, you guys could bang that out in like a week, right? Like that would be a quick project.
Yeah.
If you're looking for something cozy to wear soon.
Right.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I thought it was super cute.
I like that
love
toffee
it.
color that she used.
Yeah, love it, love it, love it. Okay, you guys want to see my club for this month for Freckled Whimsy?
Yes.
You know what I think I'm going to do? If I like the color in the month, I'm going to crank tubes. Just a hung hem,
Totally.
crank the tube, and leave it. And that way I can...
Because then you've played with it, and then you come back to it later and make it a pair.
Right. So if you don't want to see it, if you don't have it yet,
So it's February.
this is February's Freckled Whimsy. I'm going to show it now.
Look away. I can't.
It's so good.
What's it called?
It's called Love is in the Air, but it's like magenta and purple and pink and ultraviolet, red.
It's a really
I
good
can't
one.
wait to do the tubes.
Okay, next time
It
we'll see
is
the
so
tube.
much fun. So actually moving forward, I thought, because it's fun to see like this, but I thought it'd be fun to bring it each month in the tube so you guys can
That's a
see it.
great
Because a lot
idea.
of times she'll have some left over.
Okay.
And she'll just put them in the shop.
I love the color she chose as a contrast.
I love it too. So I think
And
that's
there's
really
lots
fun.
of darks in there. Like that's not just
gonna be
bright.
good.
There's some darks in there too. That's
It's
really
gonna be
fun.
really good.
Okay.
Oh my god, you guys.
I
think
got a club.
Shane thinks I have restless legs
Oh,
syndrome.
Maybe that's a thing.
It is a thing. Maybe that's why I also don't sleep well either.
Maybe.
God, talk about tired.
I got 2 clubs.
It's good news.
I am in the Farmer's Daughter Fiber Sock Squad
Okay.
for 2025.
Okay.
So you get yarn every month, a sock set. And it is inspired by this incredible artist, Land and She. And when you enrolled, it came with this journal. So this is the art that it's all inspired by. And I was looking at this little journal, and it's so cute. So it's got January's month, and this is what the inspiration photo is, I think.
So beautiful.
And then here's little things for your socks for the month. There's pattern ideas, Tin Can Knits, Helen Stewart, Summer Lee, notes, and then you can write which pattern you used and what needle size you use. It can be like a little journal for the year, right? And it said this month's yarn is inspired by the renewals we find in our everyday journey. Finding My Path is the color. It's called.
I love that.
I'm so excited about this year.
So every month you'll see the photo.
Every month. So now that I have the journal, yes.
You can see
Yes. Ooh.
next month's good.
So Candace and the team at Farmer's Daughter have created this special, these are colors that are only available in the set, the club. So if you don't have your January,
There was just a lady who just said, I'm sorry for interrupting. She said, Jodi, I had a hip replacement and had restless legs, and this cream makes a huge difference. B Organics Magnesium
Oh,
Cream.
magnesium.
Okay, we're going to go back to that in a second. I want to see.
Dictate yourself a text. Okay, so that was the art. That was the inspiration. If you don't have your yarn, look away because here it comes. She used Elkhorn sock, which is 80% superwash Punta Arenas merino, not just regular old merino, and 20% nylon. So you get this incredible tonal, warm, neutral, and look at the contrast color.
Look how amazing this is, you guys.
It totally looks like that art.
So beautiful.
I think it's beautiful, and it's
Stunning.
really, it feels soft. Soft.
Oh, wow, that is soft.
It's a really soft base. So, very excited. And now I'm going to make socks.
So stunningly beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yes. So, last night, Jordan gave me... Shane's about to, like, divorce me because, like, I keep kicking him at night. Like, I think I want to have my feet... I get cold feet, so I always want to put my feet on him. But, like, when you have restless legs, I don't know. I feel like I'm kicking him. So, she gave me magnesium...
Yeah.
Is it citrate? Not the one that's going to give you diarrhea. There's a magnesium something that gives you diarrhea.
Oh, the pill? Yeah, there's more. Yeah.
And there's a magnesium something that you take to help sleep.
Oh, okay.
To help relax.
Georgia uses that.
And that's what she gave me. So I don't know, but I'm going to try this.
Can you text me whatever you're using?
Yes. It's
just so I can show Georgia.
2 tablets.
But there's also sprays.
For your feet.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's also helps you sleep.
Yeah.
Don't you have a dog that can sleep on your feet? Ha ha.
Yeah,
Jodi's dogs are the size of Shetland ponies.
Magnesium citrate, and you can get it at the drugstore. It's a supplement, and it's got so many.
You can get it at Costco. They have, like, everywhere's got it.
So many great benefits to it, but one of it is it's like calming, and it helps, you know, relax and sleep and stuff. But
good, Jodi, because you know what? Sleep issues are no small problem. Like, sleep is a big part of health.
Well, that's why I'm yawning today, because, like, I can't.
No, you yawn all the time.
Like, I'm so tired.
No, listen, it's no joke.
Yeah.
You know what I started watching, and I don't know why. I think YouTube probably recommended him to me. This dermatologist out of Seattle. I don't mind aging and getting older, but, like, if at the drugstore, if he's recommending this stuff, like, this is good for that, this is good for that, you should always have a vitamin C, you should always have a retinoid, and blah, 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 blah. I love him. It's good.
Oh, sorry. Magnesium citrate is the one that makes you shit. Magnesium glycinate is the one you want to sleep.
Isn't that funny? I think by the names, glycinate sounds like slippery.
So I'm gonna get the spray. I'm gonna get this bee cream that she recommended, and I'm got the tablets.
Okay. And hopefully you're not moving to an acreage by yourself.
Oh my god.
Maybe that's maybe that's Shane's little Airbnb outside.
Yeah, exactly.
That can be the restless leg house.
So I am going to show you our sock club of the month from FGF. We did it. January was our first one.
That's exciting.
We got it out the door on time. February is now available to purchase, and it's up on the website now. You'll just see it right underneath, close to the top.
So what? I gotta kind of look. What's the inspiration photo?
I'm going to show you.
Okay.
Right now.
I need my hand to be held.
Okay. So this month January was this. This was the month for January. Jordan's really fun photo.
That is super fun.
And okay, so I'm going to show it now, you guys. If you haven't gotten your January, don't look now. This was January's. Just really, really fun. We did Midnight and we did Chick Flick as the no, this is Pretty in Pink, I think.
I love it.
Which is basically Chick Flick. They're so close together. But we just did, she, not we. She just did tons of really fun speckles.
I love a good speckle. Look at that.
It had a very, very light aqua and a very, very, very light blue pour. You can see it in some areas. And then we have just really fun speckles.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
super awesome.
Next month is up. I'm going to show you. Hang on. We're texting a lot.
What are all those?
Just a minute. Just a minute. Here it is.
Ooh. What? I love it.
It's going to be watercolory inspired. We're using a different technique. We've used it before, but we call it our watercolor series. But it's like red and pink, and there's a touch of peach. It's going to be very pretty.
That looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
I love that photo.
Yeah. So that's the photo
Wow.
for February. So that's up for purchase right now. Okay, so that's it.
Jodi, that's so beautiful. I have a not colorful club to share. I showed last time I'm getting the barn box from Bare Naked Wools.
Yeah, you are.
And it's all about like farm yarn, like wool, plain wool. And last time I got a New Zealand sport weight, like a chocolate brown wool that was gorgeous. This time we got an old Norwegian, they're calling it DK. It looks thinner
Why
than
do you
DK
say
to
that?
me.
Oh, thinner.
Do you think that looks DK?
No, I don't. But maybe it blooms.
But it says 100%. Yeah, totally. This is the color Grandpa's Beard. And it's old Norwegian DK. It's soft as heck. Like, this is natural wool. It's soft.
Can I feel it? Oh, okay. It's 100% wool.
Yeah.
It's
Norwegian wool where you think, oh, that's going to be scratchy.
Oh, it's a little bit farmy. I love it.
Totally. That's what this club is, right? So this is it's the Barn Box, and it's from Bare Naked Wools.
This is beautiful.
And it's beautiful. And the designer that Anne Hansen is Bare Naked Wools and the designer and all that stuff. So you can I think they recommended her Vespa cardigan. How cute is that? But I'm loving it. 2 months in, and I've got two kind of like natural. I don't know what I'm going to do. It could make a beautiful hat for my husband, or mittens, or whatever. Like, how much is the yardage on here?
I also think there's
390 yards. It's not DK.
How many?
115 grams, 3-ply. What do I know? They call it DK.
No,
what would I know?
Absolutely not DK.
I would
Sorry.
imagine it to be thicker.
Bullshit.
Okay, I don't know why it's called
390
yards. It to me seems more sport to fingering because it's 115 grams, 390 yards, like 350-ish meters. Ultimately, I love it. I don't care what gauge it is. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Good thing you know more than like the yarn dyer and the. But I love it.
No, if you're that yardage,
I don't know what that means.
what? That they're not right? Sorry. Listen, regardless of the weight, it's stunning.
I would
yarn.
imagine if it would just said old Norwegian DK, I would expect this to be toothier, crunchier wool. I'm really pleased with how
It's beautiful.
it's not, and I'm sure that has something
And the
to do.
color is stunning. That natural, like,
It's
taupey
warm.
brown. Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's like a mushroomy. I love it.
It'd make a beautiful sweater.
It would.
Beautiful.
It would. And that's part of this club. You can go back in with
a fingering weight pattern.
Discount code. Go knit a Misurina. But I mean, this is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. And it's just been a fun little club.
Don't listen to anything I ever say.
I joined this after coming home from Rhinebeck with no farm yarn. And I was like sad.
Yes.
So this is sort of my consolation for that. And I'm really, really liking it. I really loved the chocolate brown last month too. The New Zealand wool. That was amazing. So good.
Okay. Sounds
I have
good.
to start knitting it though.
Okay, so I'm going to show another pattern, you guys. I have a few patterns to show. What else do you have to show? I'll show a pattern, then you show your stuff.
I got a few things in the mail that I ordered a long time ago, and they've just
Good.
shown up because of.
I meant to bring my iPad. I love to show these on my iPad a little bit better. This is called the Emma Pullover, and it's sport held with lace, which is about a DK. So you can, it's a 17-stitch gauge. You can use lots of different yarns. It's by Emma Facio.
Oh,
You guys, it's free. Just a minute. I didn't
really?
No, Okay, now that I see it, it's a really cute sweater. I'm sorry, it's not size inclusive.
Oh.
So I wish I would have known that before. Adorable pattern, but it's not size inclusive.
Okay.
But let me show you what is size inclusive. This is called Giddy Up, and it's by Heidi Kiermaier.
I was going to say, I love that.
She's got really creative ways that she constructs garments. The details that she has, I don't know, you guys.
Listen, I'm a giant fan of Heidi's designs. I think she gives a beautiful tailored fit. I think her designs are they're showy in that they're like the perfect classic beautiful, and you think, "Oh, well I love this. It's got a saddle shoulder. I'm totally knitting this.
I just love
I
the
bought this
details.
pattern. I think she's an amazing designer. I knit her Spacetime sweater last year, and you guys, it had such a unique way of increasing the yoke that I still think, oh my gosh, this thing is so cool. I think Heidi is someone I would love to see more people knitting her patterns because I think she's amazing.
You know what this reminds me of? That
Which one's that?
this is just another sample.
Oh, okay.
This reminds me of the Target sweater that I'm obsessed with, that I love.
So way better in wool. I also haven't knit a saddle shoulder in years, and the only time I ever knit it was with that linen, that calyx, that yellow lace thing that I wear in the summer.
Yeah.
But saddle shoulders, it's fun to knit something different.
Totally fun.
Than a round yoke and a raglan. Like I love the experience of working something a little bit different. So I bought this as soon as I saw it. I'm definitely going to knit it.
Okay.
Is it DK? She
Yes.
used a tweed.
She used sport and fingering. Sport and lace. But
So
it's
she added a
14
mohair?
stitch gauge.
14 stitches.
No, I'm lying. 6. Just a second. Hang on.
No, I'm just like, wow.
No.
I don't know. I haven't
gonna-
looked that closely
I'm
at
going
it.
to tell you.
I just looked at it and thought,
22 stitches.
I love
22.
Heidi's
That's so funny.
design sensibility. I think everything she does is beautiful and that I want to wear it.
This next one is it's the it's the Carlie Tee by Pernille Larson. And it is a somewhat of a saddle shoulder construction.
I love a tee.
Oh, you guys.
Are you going to share or are you just going to like gawk at your
No,
phone?
it's
You're going to share
so
with us?
good.
That's adorable.
Look at this. And I love the details. It's not quite raglan, you guys, but the increase, it's not a round yoke. So the increases are raglan kind of style, but
Maybe
it
they
doesn't,
call that a compound raglan sometimes?
something like
Is that what that might be?
But I love the detail of the kind of not balloon, but looser sleeves, and then the tighter cuff on the sleeve. Mm-hmm. I'm not doing a folded collar.
You're not? Are you knitting that?
This is the one I've cast on. Look at this.
Oh, it is. Okay, Jodi, it's really cute. So here's the thing.
These are the increases here.
Oh, so I didn't realize you were knitting this.
This is I never said that. This is what I've cast on and forgot at home.
So it looks to me like a very mock necky thing too. Are you doing that? Or you're going to make it just a regular crew neck?
Just a crew neck, I think.
Because look at that picture down here. This person...
Yeah, I think she did a longer, this sample is a little bit longer of a collar and then folded. I mean, it's a folded collar in the pattern.
And you can just do whatever you want. It's your sweater, right?
But yeah, look at those increases.
That's really
just
cool.
run right here. I wanted to pick something that was different from anything I've knit. I wanted it to be a t-shirt, and I was just wanting to try a different construction. And that's what brought me to this. I was down hours in the Ravelry hole looking for a t-shirt pattern.
The Ravelry hole.
The other one that I found that I really liked is the Brume sweater
By Andrea Mowry.
by Andrea Mowry.
And it's done in Surrey alpaca.
And I loved it too so much. Let me show you guys. It's a beautiful, just classic, relaxed, square, boxy, beautifully.
It's like the perfect cozy
yeah.
sweater.
So that was something also that I looked at. and ultimately chose the other one because, why did I choose the other one? No reason. I don't think any reason.
It's really cool. Here's the Spacetime by Heidi Kiermaier that I did knit last year. You guys, if you're looking for a classic, streamlined, minimalist, but a little bit different, I think you should absolutely knit it. She did it in, you can do versions that have a rolled edging, which mine has. You can do this ribbed edging. This is one where I was so pleased with it when I was done that I was like, I'm knitting another one. I'm knitting another one. And I just wore my ship shape sweater yesterday, which was also one of Heidi's patterns. And she's got now the ship shape pullover and the ship shape cardigan. And
I think her designing is very classic lines, classic shapes, pieces that you're going to knit in your wardrobe that you can use for layering. You'll have for years.
And I think fit is a big deal. I mean, I'm sure fit's a big deal for all kinds of designers, but like I love working her patterns and I always feel like they fit so well. And boy, size inclusive, very size inclusive.
Yeah.
So I love that. And she's like Calgary designer. So I always think, she's so local, which is really cool. That's so funny.
I love it.
Okay, I was trying to find a picture, and maybe it's on their
I'm
website.
Pull up another pattern while you're doing that.
Okay.
I just love you guys favoriting these patterns as I see them to be able to bring back and show you guys. This is another t-shirt I came across. It's called the Mellow Tee by Wise Knit.
Mellow, that sounds good.
It is fingering weight, but it's knit a 4mm meat needle on the body. Look at the cute little sleeve.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Right? Just another little detail that I thought was really pretty.
That's what I mean about like knitting things. Like I love the classics. I love the raglan. I love the round neck. But when there's a little detail that's just a bit different and adds some kind of different flair, it's like something you couldn't have bought anywhere else.
No,
it's super unique.
No. Okay, what's another tea that I found? Listen, I have so many just saved right here. Kette Tee. I thought this one was really pretty. It is sport. It is by Ryu Yamamuro. I'm not saying that right.
Okay.
But I thought it was a really cute kind of a vest that has morphed into a bit of a tee.
Oh,
I just thought this shape was really cute.
Yeah. Very crisp and clean. I love that.
Yeah.
And you could just dress it up, dress it down, wear it a million different ways. I love things that just go into your wardrobe and you end up wearing the heck out of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so I ordered this yarn from Spin Cycle Yarns.
Yes.
No, I did not. I ordered it from Gauge Dye Works. I've got Spin Cycle on the brain, I guess. And she's doing something called an astronomy cal. And this yarn is sold out. But I'm just telling you how cool it is.
I got one.
Did you get one?
I got one.
So she took data about February's night sky and then created a self-striping colorway to go with that data. Like every bit of data was a color.
How cool is that?
So it's going to be a 28 stripe yarn and like 28 different colors in the stripes. And they're doing a knit along in Ravelry in the Gauge Dye Works group.
Rebecca's here. She said she packed both of our orders.
Aw, I got Rebecca's note. I did see that. Yeah. Okay, so I just thought that sounded fun. I just did the celebrate ones at Christmas.
And so there's an instruction in the bag about what to do. 1 stripe a day, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Does anybody want to see the yarn? I've got it right here. I think it's gorgeous. And then I'm sort of peeling it back and going, oh my gosh, I love these colors. So these are going to be really cool. And some colors it looks like are wider and some are skinnier. I can't wait to see. So this is Gauge Dye Works, the Astronomy Cal, February 2025. And it's an 80-20 base, 80% superwash merino. It's soft and beautiful. I love the way it feels. But it's very different from what I just did at the Christmas one. Look at all the little colors included there.
It's going to be fun to see them.
I think these are going to be
emerging.
really cool. Okay, let's just like open it up. Anyway, I don't know that I'm going to do the cowl, but I can't wait to see people start knitting.
Oh, it's pretty. Pretty, pretty. Grays and greens, blue, orange.
I think that's going to be awesome. Yeah. I'm just like so tempted to crank up too.
You should. I want to see it so bad.
I think it's beautiful. And I've been wearing those cold days. We had some crazy cold days, and I was wearing my colorwork socks that I did in December. And those...
Spectacular.
Listen, that was a major joy project for me. I loved that. I don't finish second socks almost ever. And I've knit 2 pairs of socks in like 5 weeks. Because they were stripy and fun.
They fly off the needles.
I think that's my secret, right?
One more stripe, right?
Yeah.
One more stripe. Okay, so this next pattern, you guys, I think this is really gorgeous. It's all about the yoke. It's all about that base. This is all about the yoke. It's called the Stella Alpina by Me Knit Designs. Gorgeous.
I love all of those names. Oh, that's so pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
Beautiful yoke.
I love texture.
So if you're not into just like a plainer tee, there's so many amazing options, you guys, that you can just get texture.
Tons.
Like not even changing your yarn.
Tons. Do you want to see what my next cast on is?
Okay.
It's also in that vein. It is a t-shirt. It is just texture. And it is the Colette Tee by Sari Nordland.
I know. So that's new, right?
Which is a drop shoulder, kind of like eyelets
so
and cables. And I just think that's going to be a staple for like warmer weather. I think that's my next cast on.
I love that.
I change my mind all the time. But there's lots of tee versions of things. I also love the Ballard Tee, which is just another cabled kind of summer weight tee.
Oh, that's pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
Mm-hmm. This one is called Moonset Tee by Ozetta. And it's a really, really plain sleeve stockinette, a little V-neck, but it's got a little...
It's got that cross. This is a big... People love this pattern. I have this pattern.
I love that pattern.
I should knit that. Okay, this is also... I should do a vote in my polls. This is also a possibility for my next cast on.
Oh, it's tough.
But a summer version. Like, this is fingering weight. I would not do a full long sleeve. I'm thinking maybe a half sleeve. Isn't that beautiful? That is the Heimathafen. But
what is it?
It's definitely not that. But it's a beautiful new design by Isabel Kramer. And it's gorgeous. I love it.
Okay, there's also...
yeah, I don't know what it's called. I'm sorry for butchering that. I don't know what it means. But look how cute. Okay, look how cute it is. Look at this lady. She did like 3/4 sleeves.
Yeah.
I should do that.
Of course, that's you.
I actually have... Okay, I've got to do a vote because I can't decide. I've got a pinky color that I could do black stripes, or I've got a black color that I could do cream stripes.
What about cream with black stripes?
No, I don't have that. I have been going through stash, and some of it's so old, you guys are going to think I'm buying new yarn, but... And look at this cute short sleeve version. She did orange.
Yeah, adorable.
And white. And it matches her sneakers. Those are so cute.
Okay, you guys. Do we have to drop everything? Caitlin Hunter just has a brand new sweater.
I saw.
It's worsted. It's 18 stitch gauge, and it is amazing. I'm going to show you. Oh,
that is her winter version. She came out with a linen version of that last summer.
It's called Winter Albina.
Yeah. Christine says black with cream. Thank you, Christine. I need help.
I think black with cream. You're seeing my sweater today, and you love it.
I do love it. I could show you the yarns.
That's good. Let's look at another project, some other colors. I love going into the project tab at the top.
Oh, that's great. I love the deep ribbing on the bottom. Oh, I love the stripes. This is so... You should do that with your yarn you got from Sonder.
Oh, look at this.
Wouldn't that be nice?
This is knit with Spin Cycle Dream State, you guys. Hold the phone. This is a test knitter. Oh, I'm gonna hate this. Okay.
Star, thank you for all your notes. She said she's putting up the coupon code so you guys can save. Oh, that looks so good.
Right?
Whoa.
That's spectacular.
I have Ghost Round in Dream
Crazy.
State. But you guys, I'm trying to focus on summer things. We're going to be participating in the knit along, right? In the summer make along.
Yeah, I've already cast on.
Okay, good.
It's my tea.
Good. Me
Yeah.
too. Okay, I'm going to get my yarn, you guys. I want to have a vote. I want people to help me.
Okay, let me just show you another pattern while we're here. Okay, you guys. So, do you guys ever do that, like doom scroll on like Ravelry? You kind of find a pattern. I love seeing these popular patterns that everyone's, you know, the pattern of the month or the pattern of the day. But I also love scrolling further and just finding patterns of maybe lesser known designers.
Yeah.
Patterns that aren't.
That aren't on the popular
Yeah.
page. There's so many beautiful ones.
And so that's what I found myself doing with these tees, and just keep favoriting. Just favorite them, you guys.
Yeah.
Then it goes into your little favorites tab in Ravelry, and then you're never gonna have to look for them again if you think you want to knit them.
Totally.
9 times out of 10, I won't go back to them, but it's nice to have them there for reference.
Yeah.
'Cause-
I totally agree. And I mean, I buy patterns all the time to support
yeah, me too.
designers, right? And I will get to knitting them, but that's part of it, right? Okay, that beautiful pattern by Isabel Kramer that I just showed, that was the round yoke with the stripes.
Yeah.
These are the options I was thinking, tossing around. I have, last year, Sonder Yarn Co. came out with their fleece and flax, and it's a
love it.
BFL linen combo. So it's got 25% linen, so it's significantly lighter than all wool, right? So the main color would be Sleeping Beauty, and the stripes would be Crossword, which is
main
a
color.
heathered black. So this
So-
would be the main color. I only have like one skein of this.
What's that called?
Sleeping Beauty. Dirty Pink. It's called Tracie. Sleeping Beauty.
It leans very orange.
I think it's a pink brown. A brown pink. I don't think it leans orange. I've got other sweaters in this color. I don't think it... Do you think it leans orange?
A little bit. I don't... Let me see.
I don't think it leans orange.
Definitely. I do think it has like a tanny orange glow to it.
Tanny orange glow. Like, okay. It's kind of flesh toned for
Kind
me.
of.
It's not that... Like, it's neutral for
Which
sure.
would be the main color?
The pink.
What about, do you feel like doing the dark?
No, I don't have enough.
Okay.
But I have enough of this black. I could
Okay.
mix these. They're both fingering weight.
Yeah.
This is also the linen blend by Mayak. And this is the one that's 50% wool, 35% yak, 15% linen.
Okay.
Holy crap, is this stuff soft. And I could do it in, basically, I think it would just look like the picture, the black and the
Yeah.
and the cream. But I just knit something in black, and my brain's like, I just
Then don't
can't
do it. Then do this.
But
You
to me,
love this.
it would be all about wearing it. Like I
Yeah.
feel like this is probably what I want to wear right now.
That's what I think. That's my first choice for you.
This yarn is so soft.
Oh, that's my first choice. This is really beautiful. And this will find its sweater, Trace. This will find its sweater, this pink and black.
I love it. I
You'd
don't think
love
it leans orange at all. I think it's a pink brown. I don't think there's terracotta at all in that one.
Or maybe just tannish.
Like
Yeah,
here's a
pinky
gold. It's a brown pink for sure. Or pink brown. Like it's definitely in that brown family.
Yeah.
Yeah. But oh, I love it. And I think in person it's better.
I love it too.
Yeah. So anyway, this Mayak, I've just been wanting to try it, so I did purchase some colors. These are all single skeins of colors.
What if?
But I bought enough for the sweater in this color, and I have enough for the stripes in
What if you rotated your stripes and did colorful?
I couldn't live with that, no. Yes, I could.
No, I love this.
No. I actually thought this might be fun in a colorwork yoke somehow, like where you ombre through the colors. So there's, I don't know how many colors in this yarn, 8 or 9 or 10 or something like that. They're all really pretty.
Just gorgeous.
It's so soft.
Ultimately, your yarn choice is impeccable. Whatever you end up going with, either of these are beautiful. My vote for you is that one.
Yeah.
The gray.
I also
My vote, if this was gray, would be this.
gray. Oh, okay.
Or cream.
Yeah. Cream would be good too.
No,
So that would
I'm
be the whole
loving
body.
this.
I actually, yes, I love this. I love them both. Okay. Well, this is so soft. Like this is,
What do you think you're going to do?
I think I am probably going to do this.
And you don't have to wind it.
Although I love that you don't have to wind it. That's really, listen, I love commercial yarn that comes pre-wound.
Me too.
Listen, big time love. Big time love. So I also think this color is amazing, like crazy,
Stunning.
gorgeous. It's the anemone pink, but it's like a red pink. This is more of like a purple pink. Anyway,
Those together are great.
aren't they nice?
Yeah. Really great.
Anyway,
It's always fun to pick the pattern, find the yarn, and it'll be fun to see which one you choose.
and this Sleeping Beauty is one of my all-time favorite colors. Like
is this going to be a t-shirt?
did you see the picture I showed of the lady with the half sleeve?
Yeah,
I think
love
that's what I'll do. Because then you get enough stripes, right? It looks cute. Okay, I'm going to dig in and start knitting black again.
Although there is flecks in there. It's dark, but you do have the reprieve of a little bit of a fleck in there.
Yeah, I guess.
So it's not like solid.
And I also don't love knitting the same colors that are in the pattern. Like
Is
I
this in
think
the pattern?
Yeah, this is exactly what the pattern. It's going to be like twinning. You can twin with Isabel, which is a great thing. But okay, Rebecca says you could add sparkle. Oh my God, Rebecca!
Yeah, you could.
I have that nice lace weight. Like I could do it in all the stripes. Make the stripes a little bit sparkle. Oh my God. Then I'm not twinning.
Yeah,
I love making it your own.
I love it.
Okay, that's Rebecca. You're so smart. You know what, you guys? I love this community part of it where we can all put in our 2 cents.
Yeah.
And all say, oh, you're crazy, or I would never do that, or do it this way. Like,
Or I love your orange yarn.
and Jody's like completely wrong about this orange yarn. So
Tan, beige, tan. That's what I'm, yeah.
beige.
I
Maybe?
see very beige. Very tanny beige.
Well, I would think of it as it's for sure a beigey pink,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, but I think it also pairs really well with black. And I
actually think
I might even just stripe them, if I'm being honest, like pinstripes of black in like a raglan kind of thing
amazing.
for myself. I could do Misurina.
Yes, beautiful.
That would be really
beautiful.
nice. That would be really
Yeah.
nice. Listen, it's one of my
It's a
favorite
great color.
colors in Sonder yarn. Don't ruin it for me,
I'm
Jody.
sorry.
It's not orange. Not that I don't like orange, but to me,
No,
there's no orange.
tan.
happening
Orange
there.
was the wrong word.
It's a dirty pink.
Camel.
Dirty pink. It's actually not camel. Camel is definitely like an orangey brown camel. This is not that.
It
This
looks
is not. It's not that. Are your eyeglasses clean? Like this to me is like more camel, and this is not. Can you see it? They're like blend together.
Listen, whatever color it is, it's gorgeous.
It's neutrally for sure.
Beautiful.
For
Yes,
sure, for sure,
yes,
for
yes,
sure.
yes.
It's funny.
But
It's funny
definitely
how,
great
It's funny how
pink.
we all see different things. Powdery nude.
There you
Yeah,
go.
nude. It could be a nude for sure.
I have a few Instagram saves that I thought I would share. I'm done.
Do you want to hear about 3 new YouTube channels that I was going to talk about?
Well, I find my stuff.
Every once in a while, we all need like YouTube recommends things when they know you watch makers, like knitters or whatever. And I stumbled across a couple of new ones here. Three. Two sisters knitting and talking shit.
I've watched them. I meant to talk about it. They're so fun.
I didn't even have to know. Like just by the name of their podcast, I knew I was going to love them. Mm-hmm. Marion and Regina.
They're joy.
I feel like they're our age.
Joy.
They are so funny. Their relationship and the way they interact with one another. Yeah. They are laughing their ass off. They're having the best time. They're amazing makers. So that's the channel. Two sisters knitting and talking shit. So that's that one. Losing my knit. Have you heard of Jeff? I'm always interested in watching.
Hold the phone.
Losing my knit. I enjoyed checking him out.
On words.
I love it. Love it. Loved watching. I saw one episode. Our friend Shayla, I'm so mad at her. Not really, but I am. Never told us that she was going to be on YouTube with her friend Heather. The Knitting Unicorns. EWE Unicorns. They're phenomenal.
That's cute.
It is the pinkest, most wonderful podcast. They were amazing. Shayla is also Black Pearl Magic. You may know her from there.
Look, I'm going to subscribe.
Yes. Losing My Knit with Jeff.
Okay, I'm sorry, what's Shayla's?
Shayla's Knitting Unicorns. EWE. And Heather. And you will recognize Heather from like going to Rhinebeck and stuff. They're awesome. And they make everything. And they are so fun to hang out with. And
subscribe.
Shayla is just, I don't know Heather, but every time we see Shayla, we just want more time with her. And this is that. So
there's an episode and then there's two episodes. There's a 1 and a 1.5.
They're awesome.
Oh my gosh.
And they're in Baltimore.
Okay. Let me find the other ladies too.
So it's awesome. And I have one
What's
more.
the other ladies?
Oh, two sisters knitting and talking shit. And literally the number 2.
Talking shit.
I knew I was going to love them. Like, they're there.
I'm already subscribed.
So they're only maybe 5 episodes in. So you guys can start at the beginning and binge. Oh. And I have one more. And This is Lotta, who is over in Sweden. Lotta is an incredible knitter. Her show is called Made of Yarn, and she does it in Swedish. And she also does an English version. And she has test knit
here
every single one of my patterns from.
Didn't I meet her?
Yeah. No.
Oh.
But she knits everything, and she's so fast, and
there's
wonderful.
Lots of episodes too.
Last year, she knit a pair of my socks every month for a year. She's knit my patterns more than me.
She's so
more
fast.
than me. So she's an amazing knitter. So if you would like to hang out with any of those new folks, that's who I have been watching. And if you have a podcast and you are watching us right now, drop it in the comments. Tell us who you love to watch, because we're always looking for something new, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And hopefully people that are watching here are going to go check out the comments and go subscribe to these other YouTube channels so that everybody gets
we love it.
Lots of play and lots of making.
Okay, there was just a couple little fun things that I had over on Instagram. Let me just go back there.
I got an amazing order from Frankie Grey.
Yeah. Saved.
I have 2 more things that I bought, and that's it. I'm done.
Look at this
fun.
Oh my
God. Did you wonder what I was doing?
This is
I saw that. How fun and cute is that?
Adorable. Oh, look at this sweater. It's not out yet, you guys, and it's coming.
That's Rebecca's.
Yes.
Yeah. She did that as like an advent option, I think.
Oh,
like it's just
so
coming.
good.
It looks really cool.
I love a colorful yoke like that. Oh, just a minute.
I wonder if it's the whole sweater.
Look at this.
Okay, that one with the bikini top though, I loved that.
Look at this little bonnet.
Oh, that's cute.
I thought was just so
like a
cool. Like
Valentine.
old vintage style colorwork motifs.
That's adorable.
The little swan.
Oh, cute.
Right?
It totally fits her vibe.
Yeah. Look at this. Another beautiful combination. I don't even know what sweater this is. Oh, no, I won't show that.
Oh, that's adorable.
Right?
That version is super. I think that's really fun.
Yeah, I think that's really fun too. Okay.
Okay, so did you wonder what I was doing when you got an order?
Yeah.
I know.
The tuck sweater started the first sleeve. It's not out yet, you guys.
What is that? I love that.
It's going to be
That
coming.
detail
but look
on
at-
the.
Yeah. Just a minute.
See,
I
like,
don't
look at
know
all
if
these
this is gonna be
beautiful,
size inclusive,
beautiful
though.
neutrals, right?
Yeah, beautiful. From Denmark. I just want to make sure it's size inclusive, but I'm not sure. But it just came across my page. I thought that
Yeah,
was...
that. Look at that.
Yeah, really cool.
That's really
That's
pretty.
here on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay.
Okay, so some colors that I needed in my life. This is soft aqua.
Excuse me.
Soft aqua in the Majestic Fluff and the sock yarn from Frankie Grey. The Majestic Fluff is a Surrey alpaca cashmere blend. Oh my God, I can't even. It's, yeah, alpaca, silk, and cashmere.
Soft. It's
Isn't that
beautiful.
soft aqua pretty?
Pretty.
Oh my God.
It is like the softest pastel-y aqua. It's
Wow.
pretty.
And Cape Cod blue, same bases.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. So good. And this one, of course, Chick Flick. Come on. Come on.
Love it.
So these are colors I was just trying to just play with and add. I don't have a lot of purples. Lilac Ice for all the purple lovers.
We'll probably, like, see that's pretty in pink, slightly lighter than Chick
Yeah.
Flick. There is a difference.
There's totally a difference.
Yeah.
You can see that. And this is Cape Cod blue again. So these are all Cape Cod blue, but in DK and then fingering and fluff.
It is such a beautiful blue. I have
Boy,
to.
that's a good blue.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, that was really fun. You know what? I know. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Awesome.
yeah, really, really fun. I also got did you get your Susan B box?
No, I have to reach back out. I think it's lost. It got mailed middle of November.
I just got mine yesterday.
Oh, then it's going to be coming. Did you really?
So do you want to wait until you get yours? I'll wait because then
Let's wait. No. What do you get to knit with it?
there's so much good stuff in here.
Show it.
No, I'll wait. I'll wait. But I will share one thing with you. You know how we love sharing a recipe
Yes.
at Christmas with our followers? Susan gave us her mom's sugar cookie recipe printed on a card in printing from her mom and a cookie cutter. So when you went to go, this is the Good Tidings box from Barrett Wool Company. So you got all these little extras, and when you read about it on their website, she's like, the kits are a mystery. They're only in the kit. This is the yarn, and the yarn in it is their, I think it's the Woolens, the sport weight yarn. Let me see here. The yarn. Woolen sport weight custom. Yes. Okay. So it's milled at Harrisville in New Hampshire.
Oh my gosh.
The yarn's unbelievable, but she gives you kits. And every one of these is its own mystery kit, all put together with a printed pattern and everything.
Really?
But Jodi, wait, I'm not going to.
You know what? I doubt she'll have an extra one to send me.
We'll share this then. We can split it. There's 4 kits. But when I started reading this, I was like, what? Like, I just kept reading and going, this is amazing. Like, if you follow Barrett Wool and you love the things that are made there, this kind of thing.
When was yours shipped?
I don't know.
Mine was shipped beginning of December.
There's so
And
many
there's
good
been
little
no
extras
updates
in here.
since.
Like good, and she goes, and all the little extras are surprise, but trust us, you're gonna love them. And you do, like, you do. If you love everything on Barrett Wool and you love that vibe, you will be thrilled with these kind of mystery boxes.
That's fun.
And the yarn's
That's
amazing.
really
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. So I don't know what the kits are. I mean, I know just the name of them, but I haven't seen what it looks like yet. It's
I love
amazing.
that.
Yeah. So I will
Love.
So we can unpack that one together later when you get yours.
Seems like I collect them and don't not knit them. My feet get cold down here. My feet have gotten cold down here today. Not normally.
Well, yeah, downstairs it probably gets
Always,
colder, right?
This was fun.
It was fun, Jode. What's on the agenda today? Oh, looking at a house. Jody, that's a big deal.
And then go and have a nap. I know that's the worst thing I can probably do. I don't know if I can make it all day. We'll see. A knitting channel here on YouTube. Oh, good. I'm glad people are plugging in there. But you guys wait until the video gets uploaded and then also put in the chat your favorite YouTubes.
Yes.
Or your favorite. If
yes.
If you
like
have
write
your
in the
own,
comments.
Yeah.
Under the video. Maybe I'll swatch for this today.
Do it.
But honestly, I shouldn't because I really have my Bergman. It's got to get
Finish
done.
that.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. I've got some work to do, but then I have an evening. I'm making the best dinner.
What?
I'm making a Vietnamese noodle bowl with like chicken and basil and cilantro and shredded carrots and cucumber
that sounds so
and
good.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys, thank you for coming. We really love this community and coming to see everybody every couple of weeks, hearing what you're making. Let us know what's on your needles. You're making tomato soup. Oh my gosh, Addison.
I made.
That would make my top 10 list of favorite comfort foods.
Yes. I made baked potato soup.
That's so. Did you guys love it?
Loved.
It's so good.
Loved. Oh God, it was good. So
It's
good.
one of my favorite things to make homemade soup. And I haven't made chicken pot pie lately, but I'm going to. I think maybe on the weekend.
You're spectacular,
We'll see.
world famous.
World famous.
Write it down so you can share. I did mention
I should write it down.
before Christmas. I would share my apple crisp. I just have to write it down. I know I haven't forgotten that, you guys. It's so good. It's a topping for any sort of fruit crisp dessert.
So good.
Yeah.
You're right. It is world famous. It's amazing.
Ma, the meatloaf.
Lolly's making Tuscan chicken soup.
That
Lolly,
sounds
I miss you. I could get in my car right now and come for dinner. Super productive crafting to all. See you
In
next
2
time.
weeks. Okay, don't forget, you guys. We're going to be starting our knit along, so get your.
And in 2 weeks, we'll have to be on a different day because we're going to be in Canmore in 2 weeks.
We can do Tuesday. We got to leave
So
Wednesday.
we will.
Because we're leaving Wednesday.
Yeah. So
we can even do it Monday.
Yeah. So we'll be early. It's going to be more like 10 or 12 days.
Yeah.
So that'll be
Or
fun.
we come next week.
No,
Too soon?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Think about with your work
I'm
schedule
okay.
and stuff.
I'm okay
I'm
with
more
whatever.
open to do whatever, but
Yeah.
think about your work schedule. I don't love doing it every week because I like to have more to show, but
Yeah.
I don't mind coming back next week it would probably be a quicker version. That's
No,
okay.
I'll need more time than that. So maybe
Okay.
Monday or Tuesday.
All
We'll
right.
figure it out.
I hope everybody has an amazing weekend and you get to be really creative and do something fun. Georgia, my daughter, is bedazzling her Oiler jersey. She bought, I'm so jealous when she does it. It looks like so much fun. All these jewels, like these rhinestoney things, and then you have this little hot thing that you press your jewel, you put your jewel wherever you want it, and then you press this heat thing on and like glue on the bottom of and it just like, it's amazing.
Wow.
Listen, I want to bedazzle.
You
I don't
have to
think it's
bring
called,
it on and show it.
I don't think it's called a bedazzler. I even said to her, can I show our viewers this? And she said, yeah. But
That's amazing.
she got a sequined Oilers jacket for Christmas and has the sparkle bug. She ordered all this, and all of a sudden I come home one day and she's bedazzling the numbers on her McDavid jersey. So it's going to take a while. It's a big job.
Yeah, little one at a time, like one at a time.
It's one at a time, but it looks amazing.
I love
it looks
that.
so good. So
Okay, I've got to leave in half an hour.
Okay, well, let's let everybody go. Thanks for coming, you guys. We love seeing you, and we hope you have the best 2 weeks. We'll be back. Mwah. Love you. I'm going to get chrome nails.
Go do it.